Welcome back to another episode of Uncorked Conversations, where we have real, raw, transparent conversations over wine. We have Courtni Boozer, you may just know her as Boozer, here on the couch today, so thank you for coming. She's trying to act shy, but if you know her, you know we're not really even buying it. It's giving bull, okay? But she's new to the couch, so we're just happy to have you here today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. So I have to put her out there, y'all. Let's just get right into it. If you follow her on social media, you know her personally, you know she's one that don't mind calling a spade a spade. She don't rant about it. Let me tell you about Miss Thing. You know, you try to put a production together, you have these things you need people to do. We sent specific instructions. Send this, please. Y'all think she sent it? Negative. So next time y'all catch her ranting, just tell her make sure she's practicing what she preach. But that's all right.
My birthday was yesterday, y'all.
And happy belated birthday. And we hope you had a blast. We hope you did. We got to watch the festivities online. But we just happy you made it. And made it on time.
Yes, I did. Right on time.
Right on time.
Right on time.
So it worked out. So we know each other from high school and different bars that you've worked at along your journey. Do you miss those days?
Bartending is fun, but it's tiring. People think it's like all cool and stuff, but your feet hurting, your leg hurting, like it's a lot of work.
Customers just a lot.
Customers, women are particularly weird about female bartenders.
Really?
So that's the thing.
I've been wanting the girls to fix my drink.
Me too, but you have women that'll have their guy there with their man and they'll be like, he'll have.
Okay,
like,
and?
Exactly.
Is that all?
Exactly, but it's fun. It's not something that I want to do. I feel like if you want me to bartend, I need to be paid a little bit more.
Absolutely. I feel like it's a craft.
Yeah,
you gotta be able to entertain all these different things.
Yes. Now I'm not a throw the cup in the air bartender now,
okay.
But I'm good at making good drinks generally and stuff that people can make at home. So that's the two fancy, no egg whites, no fire, no.
I was gonna say we not getting no smoke cage or
nothing. Not for me. No. That's not my thing.
Okay. Okay. So you own Boozer's Bartending.
Yes, I do.
How did that come about?
Well, my dream has always been a bar or a restaurant.
Really?
So first, my last name is Boozer, you know
right.
that. And so I always wanted to play off on that in some kind of way. And so I was like, that would be a cool restaurant or bar.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I didn't at the time know anything about how it works.
Yeah.
So I knew some people that were doing promo for clubs, so I started promoting for clubs and like inviting my friends out. And I eventually asked if I could bartend.
Yeah.
So I think it was Lumen Lounge and like, it was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
But they let me do it, and then I just started bartending, and I actually liked it. And people were like, "Well, do you do parties?" And at first I was like, "No, that's weird.
Yeah.
It's a sex party or something."
What?
But I didn't know that it was a thing, and so then I started doing that, and then I quit the bar, and then did my own service, and it just kept going. But the overall goal is still the bar, not the service. But I'm gonna keep doing service.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has growing Boozer's Bartending taught you about yourself?
That it's hard being a woman. People don't take you seriously.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent, and you have to have you have to step out on faith.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, should I really do this?
You gotta take the risk.
Yeah. I didn't know if it would work out or not, and it just keeps growing, and I just keep adding to that. But I am frugal, so I haven't been the one to just go full out from the beginning. I've just always gradually took the steps. So
is that just out of mindfulness or out of fear?
I think both. I think we're all scared of the unknown, but I'm also very mindful, and I'm a thinker.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I can't do too much of this. What if I buy all these bars and I don't have no customers? So I waited till I got the customers, then I bought the bar.
Yeah.
So it just worked out, and then but you have to be consistent though. So that's probably the hardest part.
What's been your most memorable event? And then tell me the weirdest thing that's happened.
My most memorable event? I don't know. They're all different. I don't think I have a most memorable. But what was the second part? Which one was like the craziest?
Yeah.
I don't know. People be tripping.
I feel like you have stories.
I do. Okay, I did an event for
no name, right? Don't get us canceled.
No, we ain't gonna get canceled for some lawyers.
Okay.
But the lawyer's office was in a building where the manager of the building was a person not our color.
Okay.
And we were setting up, and she was being so mean to us. She was like, I need to get over here, and this has to be here, whatever. We took all the liquor home. Sorry, y'all, but all the leftover liquor, we had it because she was being so mean. She didn't think we were supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And then the event was for all black lawyers.
Yeah.
And so, but they had all this stuff, and we were nice on time. We're trying to make sure that we're not messing stuff in their floors. She was just being so rude. So I said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But now you don't have no more liquor.
Taking this home.
So we had a great holiday. Me and it was 2 bartenders that worked. I was like, whatever y'all want, you can take it.
Yeah.
You're not going to be me. But
okay.
Stuff like that is what happens. Or people that's like, well, they don't want to pay.
Yeah.
Or they like, at one point I did deposits, and someone will pay the deposit, but my remaining balance is due before services are rendered.
We just got to talking about this, Bobby.
So they just walking around all, and it's like, hey, I'm trying to be professional. These girls, I need to make sure that we get paid.
Right.
It's nothing against you, but it's business.
It's business.
They had attitude.
So you just did a rant recently about somebody not like interfering with your money.
Oh man. Yeah.
Have you heard back from that?
They texted me and told me happy birthday. And I did not.
So they did not know that you were talking to them?
I don't know if that's that because they don't text me often. So they had to have known I was talking about them, and then they tried to be like, oh, happy birthday. No. They tried to play me though. Like, and that plays off of it's hard being a woman.
Yeah.
People try to like just play you, and I ended up leaving a specific situation I had because of this. That brought me a lot of money. But because of that, it just tarnished relationships I had. And I'm like, okay, well, bye. But just understand that don't stop what was going on.
Yeah.
And it was
why do you think it's so much harder for women as entrepreneurships?
Because I think people don't really think that we're supposed to be in these positions, but we're the ones making it happen. So I just think...
What are we supposed to be doing?
I think that to most men, we live in a man's world, but it's not a man's world.
It hasn't been for a long time.
It hasn't been for a long time. We're not ironing clothes. We're not packing lunches, which we can do things like that.
But that's not all that
that's
we are.
Right. And don't take away from the fact that men need women to operate. Behind every smart man, or a wealthy man, you're gonna find an intelligent woman. Like,
we need each
other. You're not making those moves by yourself, so don't make it seem like I'm less than or I should be. I mean, a big part of why I left that place was because I felt as a woman I wasn't respected.
I feel like I know what place you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. You have to. I demand respect. Yeah. And I'm not a yes woman. And my personality always comes off as strong to me because I'm not that person. But I don't feel like I have a strong personality. You just not about to just say anything or tell me what to do. Like, I'm going to tell you what's right. Like, sometimes I know.
You going to hear my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bar is my thing.
So
let me do my work on my expertise.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting. I'm glad you brought that up because I hope they see this too.
I was wondering, I was like, she's making it very clear who she's talking to. Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're going to take accountability.
No, I don't think so.
Or take some type of action.
I don't think men can do that with a woman. Maybe with it.
I feel like mature and secure men can and do.
Man, it's enough money for everybody. It's
no reason
that should have happened.
No.
Not at all. So it's fine. Hey, y'all.
In case you're watching, do the right thing. Man, how do you feel like, because you say you have this strong personality, this very strong-minded approach, how is that, like, in terms of dating? Because you're a little firecracker.
Yeah, I'm a fire sign. And I realize that the more and more I
and you have a mouth. Yeah. For sure.
Yes. With dating, it's I don't know. I feel like if I'm talking to a real man and that, I'm not gonna get none.
But wait, what makes a man real though?
I mean, I don't have a personality that can't be handled or accepted. So like, I feel like if you think that I'm coming off as strong, then you have an issue with yourself. Like, my ranting doesn't spill over into relationships. Yeah. But I'm gonna say how I feel.
As you should.
And I used to hold back. Because I would just go with the flow.
Yeah.
But now it's like, well, no, so what are we doing?
That whole go with the flow, ride or die,
it's not good.
Yeah. I'm not doing that.
We have to stand our ground. And men don't like that. It's just unfortunate that how I want to be is not how society has been. So it's hard. But I do find that guys are interested but maybe intimidated.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Or
I feel like when other women make it hard. For
yes.
certain type of women.
I absolutely agree.
Because they get men accustomed to the not speaking up, the not expressing, the not having boundaries, the no deal breakers. And you come with some of the men like, baby, what's all that? You too much.
Yeah.
You way too much.
But I think on their end, maybe they feel like they're not enough. But again, if I'm the breadwinner, like, do I want a house husband? No. But if that's what's meant for me, then yes. But I don't know if that's what's meant for me.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What is a house husband?
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, we don't have to be the same. But I have high expectations, but we don't have to be on the same level.
Do I feel like there's seasons where maybe there's a handoff in responsibilities at the house? Absolutely. Maybe last season you took care of the household, you let me go to school, you do all this. Your turn. You want to go career change, I got you. House husband?
No. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I was lying.
What does that look like?
I don't know. A man that just takes care of the kids. But I don't have no kids. I just have a dog.
And the dog is independent. Very independent. So what else are you doing all day?
I just don't see myself slowing down. And I don't know a lot of men that won't even accept that.
You just haven't met them yet. I feel like
probably not.
Men appreciate and are attracted to women that are ambitious and driven. Now, if you don't make space in your life at all for a man, then of course, no man got time to be chasing.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think that's the case.
No.
I don't think that's the case at all. So how did you celebrate your birthday?
So I went
because you spoke about a shroom trip.
Oh, yes. So that's a thing.
It's
but I did some yesterday. And I celebrated my birthday Wednesday.
Okay.
We went to the address. I wasn't gonna do anything because I have another like major goal that I'm trying to set, and it just caused for me to not do the most. But we did the address, that's easy. Definitely took shrooms. Definitely love shrooms.
Yeah.
And I took them yesterday, and they just made me.
How do your people around you react to
I'm pretty
you
cool
being open about that kind of stuff?
I'm just open in general, so if you don't care about what I'm doing, and I kind of know. But my friends know how I am. I'm not I'm not the true party animal people may think I am.
Because it comes off.
But I'm out because of events.
Yeah.
And I'll stay at some of these cool events. I just did something for Girls of Good, so of course I stayed for the networking. But I don't think they have a problem with it because I'm not a bad.
Yeah, you still carry yourself.
Yeah, Yeah. I do try to get my friends like, hey, you should try that. And they're like,
I don't think people realize the benefits beyond the high of it, because even like smoking weed for me, it helped with my anxiety.
Same.
I get overstimulated. I'm an overthinker. Sometimes I need to just be able to really be in the bed.
Dang, we the same person.
Listen, I need to be able to reel it in the bed.
Yeah.
And even if I'm about to go to a coffee shop for a late night work session, my wheels gonna be going crazy if I don't smoke. For me, the shroom part, I don't do shrooms as often. But when I know I've been going, I need to sit with something, or I need to release something, or I need to allow myself like to embrace something, I'm like, okay, I'm having a little block. I need to be able to break this wall down, and I'm gonna just have the time while I'm at it. Do you cry when you take your shrooms?
So one of the first few times I cried, my friend got married. I was lit.
You was so emotional.
I was crying. I was like, oh my God, my friends are here. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Like, we was lit. But that's the only time I cried.
Yeah.
I think that my tolerance is going up, and I'm still taking the same doses when I first started.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning about
it's not
shrooms.
hitting the same.
But I'm definitely into it. I don't know about all my party goers, but it makes you feel like you're on a Miley maybe. For me, it's an upper, not a downer.
For me, and this is how I explain it, if you get on a plane, you got a window seat, and as you're going through the clouds, in between the clouds, it'd be like little glimpses of my life, like over the years.
Really?
To where I'm watching it from like the window seat, and I'm like going with the ride. Like
that's a good way. Yeah.
And when I feel myself coming down, it's like when the wheels drop from the plane and you slowly hit the landing pad.
Okay.
And then I'm arriving back and I be like, everybody back? All right, we're back. But I have a good friend that went to Guatemala to study shrooms.
Okay.
And while they're not 100% legal in the U.S. yet, so y'all gotta find your own source. We can't provide that. It's a psychedelic that I feel like we all have some type of chemical imbalance.
Yes.
I feel like it gives the balance. Now, what determines how your trip go is where you at, where you take it, and the people that you're around. Just like if you drink or do anything else, it's gonna enhance like whatever that environment is.
I agree.
So you gotta share a story. A
shroom story. Okay, I got a good one. I went to my friend DJ's at Neighbors.
Okay.
And shout out to Super J.
Yes.
And I just went on a random day because I have another friend that has a dispensary.
Yeah.
And I let them meet each other and they end up vending. So I went, whatever. I always do stuff like that. But I went out and I said, okay, today I'm gonna take a whole shroom. I took like the raw shroom.
That's the only way I can take it.
I prefer the gummies that I can find. Okay. Everybody's stuff I can't speak on, but I prefer the gummies that I do get. But I took an actual shroom this night for the first time.
Yeah.
And mind you, in a bar, but I felt like I could hear everybody's conversation.
Yeah.
Like my senses were so intense, and I'm just like looking around. I'm like, damn.
So enlightened.
Thinking everybody talking to me, but nobody was talking to me. But I could hear everything, so I was like, man, do I have a superpower?
Yeah.
I was really tripping, and I had to smoke to bring myself back down.
Yeah.
But it was like so fun. That was a really good experience. And I went home by myself. I was like, dang.
Mine was, I put my raw shroom on a fried fish sandwich.
Really?
And ate it like that. Because it has this taste to it.
It tastes like nothing to me.
It has this taste to it that I'm not fond of. I gotta have a chip, a sandwich, or something. But it's a beautiful experience. I want to encourage anybody to do it.
I do.
But if you do, let it be at your own risk.
10 out of 10.
I don't encourage people because people take that and run with it.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Like people around me, I'm never like, oh, you should. No. You have to ask me, can you have some?
And this is why I can't do a talk show, because I would probably get banned.
Yeah, you can't,
I'm like,
you can't do that.
Because it's my blood right here. Yeah, it's going to be
Now, my close friends that are interested or have inquired, I do that because I'm the same about like cannabis, but just a random person, no.
See, I'm not a big drinker.
I prefer to smoke.
Same.
And I prefer wine.
Same.
I think as I get older, I be calling myself being a lady. The wine is my thing. I was going to ask you a question. How many bartenders do you now have?
Now I have probably, it's 20, maybe like 22.
That's a huge thing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's like a major accomplishment.
Well, everybody doesn't work every day.
It don't matter. They're on the team. They're employed. They're a part of the team.
hopefully I'll be hiring more soon.
You have this strict rule. Your friends can't work for you. Did that come from like a bad experience?
Yes, it did.
Okay, tell us.
Yeah, one of my friends, I hope you see this too.
I tell y'all she be putting people out there.
I'm not gonna say her name, but
don't say her name.
I'm not gonna say her name, but we had a big wedding. It was actually a Eritrean wedding. That's like an East African wedding. It was like 400 guests, and they drank. They like drink. It was cases of liquor, but we only had 2 signature drinks. So I'm like, we'll be fine. And the groom's party came out. I was like, can they drink? And I was like, y'all can drink, but not a lot. Like, and they're like, they can drink. I'm like, okay, they can do something with y'all. Fast forward to the end of the wedding, this girl is out of there. Threw up in my car on the way home. Because I drove everybody because the wedding was like in the middle of nowhere. It was at like a ranch or something, at a barn. And she was so drunk, and I was like, see. And now I kind of felt bad because I had to like get on her, but that's my friend. And I don't want her to think I'm being mean, but this is my business.
In your mind, you know that.
I had to get my car detailed. Because I'm not. I mean, she just so sick. And I'm like, are you drunk? She's like, oh, I'm okay. No, she was like, okay.
She thought she was alright.
Yep. And then I have friends that are extremely late. People in my service pay for time. You cannot be late. Like I've had to fire people. That's something I hate to do, but like, no, my friends, I'd rather us just be friends and let's just keep.
Because I don't want to have to go off on you.
No, and I also don't feel comfortable telling people what to do. I like to tell my bartenders like we work together. I don't like to tell people what to do. No, we all working together. So with my friends, I will really go off on them. So I'm like, nah.
So what do you look for like when you're hiring like bartenders?
So I will allow, I try to hire people that I really vouch for. So I trust that they'll recommend the right people. So I do go off referrals from them though. And then I prefer people that were already bartenders. Like I have people that are in faces, the locker room. They know how to handle different volumes. But I also people that have never bartended before. But I feel like they're competent enough to catch on quick. But you'd be surprised. Like some people are insane. When in bartending is not.
How is it managing like a team of 20 plus?
Sometimes it can be complicated because personalities. Like I have definitely dealt with people who have very strong personalities, and me telling them to do something, they don't take that well. And I don't work well with that. I gotta tell you what to do. So I'm not trying to be your mom, but it is my business. So I gotta tell you. So I've had to deal with that. I've given people opportunities to travel out of town, and I had to take those opportunities away. Like you can't go out of town no more.
You gotta
you
stay local.
But I hate to be like that with adults. But it's like no.
But that's a privilege.
It's for all of us. I've been taking people to out of town, like paying for their travel. Sometimes I'm like, okay, well I'm not gonna do that. Y'all, if y'all gonna go out of town, y'all gotta figure it out. But you can, for the most part, I've had good experiences, but I've only had to fire maybe like 3 people.
So what's like I know you mentioned the bar. What is your ultimate goal of being on the bar?
Oh, it's to be open forever and to have a franchise.
Will you continue the mobile?
I do want to still do the mobile, and I want to franchise, and like I want to do something where I'm from because I'm from Tennessee. So if I can't do my hometown, I will do Atlanta. But I want at least 3 spaces in the U.S. But I want to do something. I'm working on Texas right now. So
that's exciting.
It gotta happen. I'm like, okay, y'all stressing me out with this. This is the most stressful. Commercial property is the most stressful thing when you're not already rich. It's hard.
What would you advise, like somebody that's maybe following in your footsteps or doing something similar? Like, what advice would you give them?
You have to be consistent. If you want a bar company, you have to promote your service. Otherwise, you don't have no customers. And you have to be good to people. Relationships matter. If you're trying to get more on the commercial property side, your credit got to be together, and you got either your credit or your business credit. And that's something I wish I had to focus on from the beginning is business credit. I could do a lot with my personal, but I should have been doing that with my business. So by now, I could get lines of credit. That's the way to go. Lines of three.
What about like grants and stuff though?
Well, that's cool on the nonprofit side. As far as my business, I did recently apply for a grant to get an electric vehicle.
Yeah.
Since my service is mobile, I think it kind of went with that. But a lot of stuff I do is with liquor, so it doesn't go with a lot of grants.
And you wouldn't think about that. You wouldn't think about that. Yeah.
But with in the nonprofit world, yeah, I'm flying all day.
As you should. It's so much funding out there, and I feel like the internet is free. Sometimes we just don't know about the resources, and then sometimes we just don't do the due diligence. Connect with people.
That's the main part.
All that, we turned it up, that's cool. What can we bring to the table for each other? How can we position people to go do certain things to where we all benefit from it?
I agree, and I'm an open book. You can ask me anything.
Yeah.
And even my current bartenders will be like, how can I charge people to do my own thing? I have no problem telling them that. It's enough money for everybody, but we all need help. And I didn't have a lot of help.
Yeah.
So I want to help whoever I can. Of course they're not going to do it like me, but...
Well, nobody could do your thing like you.
Right.
That's just a given. Do you feel like you would ever create some type of program to where bartenders come through you and then they venture off and do their own thing?
Yeah, they can do that now.
Yeah.
The only thing is I don't hire people all the time because I'm not booked every day.
Yeah.
But when I open a bar, I can hire it's never too many bartenders. So I'm big on trying to employ people. I have mothers that work for me, so I feel like what they doing with me is they extra money to get their kids.
That's what I ask you. Because we never know why people take on side jobs, side hustles. But I can imagine, like you said, mothers. What does it mean to you to be able to employ people?
That's big for me. And I'm a social worker. I still work, so I don't have kids, but I have to have my business to get everything that I want. So I can only imagine for a mother. So for the holidays,
because having a dog is already a lot.
Yes,
I can't imagine.
Yes. But being able to put extra money in people's pockets to me means everything. I'm always trying to make sure. Sometimes they make more money than me.
Yeah.
I could be bartending some of this stuff too, because I don't seen them make $400-$500 in tips. But
I feel like too many times when people I want to be a boss, I want to have a business, they don't necessarily grasp the concept that sometimes that being a boss eat last.
Yeah. I don't be tripping, but sometimes I'm
sometimes it be
I done seen them rack it up, but that's bartending. It might be good, it might be bad, but I pride myself on being able to pay them just to show up. And then whatever you do after that, is on you. I don't even ask them. They don't have to tell me or report what they make. But I try my best to put them in the best environments to where they make.
Do you do it based on personality or what you know about that particular bartender as far as what events you looking for?
So it's first come, first serve. We have a group. And as I post the bookings, I put it in the group, and whoever's available will reach out or say that they're available. Now, if it's something where they request a mixologist, I have people that request certain bartenders. I'll just text them directly.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it goes in the group, and whoever's available. I wish I could just pick people, but everybody's not always available.
Yeah.
So, we can't just go off of personalities.
How do you keep the overall team strong, together as a team?
I think it's selecting them is a big part of that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a good judge of character, so I don't try to have people around me or working for me because I have to leave them by themselves and trust that they're not going to mess up my event. I've had that happen to me for a very, very upscale client, and she just called me and said, well, she can go home, it's okay.
Oh, wow.
They didn't even want their money back. That made me cry. Because I was like, you embarrassed me like that. So she was
they didn't even want that money back?
She can go.
Oh, wow.
So I have to, with that being said, I have to be stern on, because we already I noticed her attitude, because we a little weird. You can't be a bartender with a bad attitude.
Because you make or break the person night.
It's their event. Why you out of attitude? But I try to pick really solid people, and they've been with me for a while.
Yeah.
that's why I trust when they say, well, my friend is, I have students, again, mothers, people that have jobs like me. Some people are older than me.
You had to go back to work, or you decided to go back to work. What was that deciding factor?
Well, one of my, because I have many different sources of income within the business. It's the service. I manage bars. I do all type of stuff within that, consultations, and something that I was doing stopped. So that was like a lot of income coming in.
Like,
so I was like, maybe I need to go back to work and benefits. I got COVID. And then I was like, well, dang, I had to go to the, ER, urgent care? And I'm like, no, I'm going to have to just go back to work, but my job is very, I ain't going to say it's very easy, it's very flexible.
Very flexible.
So I went back, but I don't know how long I want to.
What's your thoughts on people that, because society has made people feel like having a job is a bad thing.
It's a bad thing?
Yeah.
It's not
like working a 9 to 5 is a bad thing.
No, we need work.
Because we're in this culture of, I'm a boss, I'm an entrepreneur, so it's almost like devalued or discredited and belittled having a job. I still have a job. I still have a career.
Same.
I still work in oil and gas. Still.
I just feel like everybody can't be a boss though. You see one or the other. No offense to people that aren't entrepreneurs. It's just a different type of work you gotta do and a mindset. You gotta be open-minded. Some people are just by the book. So I don't have a problem with people that work. Because I might have to go back. That's why I got my degree.
And sometimes your gift for your purpose may be that 9 to 5.
I mean, I got my bachelor's and master's, so that I got that for a reason. If I need to fall back on that, if I need to go to work, I can go to work. But if I can figure it out without having to work for somebody else, I don't mind doing that. And that's not easy. Like, that is not, you don't just work for yourself and you just rich. You don't work like that either. So, I don't know.
No, it doesn't.
But I don't think that it shouldn't be no negative connotation on work, because I need to be able to call the bank and say what's going on. Like we need that.
And I need to be able to pay my employees in the event
I
need to come through.
My dad is a worker. He was like, why would you quit your job? And that's fine.
That generation, though.
That's fine.
They don't get it at all.
He works 12-hour shifts. That's fine. I'm not working overtime. I'm not doing that.
No weekends, nothing.
No.
I'm not even charging my laptop on the weekends.
I'm not nothing about work.
No.
So,
on the weekends, I don't work there. I don't. Have you set like a goal as to how long you'll stay? Like in your work field?
So right now my job is it's under a grant.
Okay.
So it ends at a certain time. So when I started the job, I started looking for bar spaces. So I'm hoping that by the time I get in somewhere, then it'll be ending around the same time. That's the plan right now. If not, I'm gonna just get another position at my job. But I specifically just switched to a new position that's grant funded, that's only for a year.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so I feel like everybody know Boozer. Everybody know Boozer. Tell us something about Courtni.
I'm really sensitive.
Really?
And shy. And when I'm on my phone, that's me at home by myself with Zoe, not me in front of a bunch of people. But super sensitive, super emotional. And like, I really value my friendships because my family is in Tennessee and I've been here since I was 5. So for me, the people that are around me, that really mean something. And I love to connect people. Even if I like have a party, because I do have parties a lot, but I be feeling like everybody in here doing something. I'm hoping everybody is talking. I don't know. But I'm hoping.
I feel like at the parties, we be talking. We may speak on what we do, but we're not really talking about that.
Man.
We might gotta do like a formal when you walk in.
I'm gonna have to.
Hi, my name is such and such. This is what I do.
I need
Where's the bar?
Right.
We gotta walk in and get straight to it.
It was at Friendsgiving. It was a lawyer. It was a bank.
Nobody would know.
No.
I feel like because in those environments, you also don't want to be put in a box based on what you do. And then you also don't want 1,000 questions.
That's true.
About what you do.
That's true.
But I think there has to be some type of code to where you walk in This is who I am. This is what I do. And it gotta be a rule. We can connect next week.
No, we have.
If you need me.
It was a state representative there.
We were supposed to be talking.
Nobody would have knew.
Nobody would have known.
And that's somebody that if this is your state, your district, and you need money or grants, you can
this is who you talk to.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm hosting like my soul food sessions, the cannabis events, there's people that do all kind of things. Doctors, lawyers. And of course they come because it's discreet, it's private. So in those moments, they don't really want people knowing what they do because it's like, I'm on my third blunt. I really don't.
Yeah.
Are you about to judge me? You about to take pictures? What you about to do?
Yeah.
But I feel like you throw parties to where people are all connected to you. It feels safe. It feels comfortable. A personal party is different from an event.
That's true.
We gotta walk in letting the people know this is who I am, this is what I do.
Yeah.
Get at me.
But that's something I value, having connections like that. Like if I'm texting you
Absolutely.
and saying come to this, that means I'm really like I value you in some type of way. You know?
Yeah.
So that's important to me in my business and in my regular life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We gotta do that. A little badge or a little name tag.
So
you don't gotta put your name, just lawyer, state rep, like something.
Yes,
we need
there. We need people.
We need name tags.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna figure it out. I might have to do like a little.
Cause there might have been some people in that room that I need to sit on this couch.
Yes.
Now you gotta spin the block. You gotta throw me the party.
I will.
Cause you didn't do your annual birthday party.
I didn't, cause I'm trying to do the bar.
I know it.
And then I have my goal was to have my birthday party at the bar, but it's taking longer than I expected.
But it's happening right on time.
Yeah.
This time next year, the grand opening.
Yes.
Will be the birthday party.
It's gonna be all the parties.
All of them. One big party for everything.
We hosting something there. We need everybody.
All the things. Yes. It's happening.
Yes. That's what they're starting
right after that. So yeah.
We're gonna be ready. I'm excited. I'm excited to tell everybody so I can be like, you on the calendar.
Yeah.
You on the calendar.
Yeah.
We all on the
something.
calendar. Yes. That's what it's about.
That's what it's about. We gotta recycle the resources. I think that's never stopped being important. Recycling the resources. It be too much money, too many resources in one room. And it'd be after the fact like this where we'd be like, we ain't even think about that. We gotta stop tripping.
Yeah, no, we not. No, but I feel like we're living our dreams. I'm sitting here on your show.
Yeah.
It's like to be on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. And a new bar about to open. Okay. So before we close out, we have this thing. Not It happened now with. And don't give us no surface level bull.
What you mean it happened?
It happened. Something that has taken place to where it now calls for you to take action.
Okay.
Something you procrastinated on. Something God has connected the dots on to where that light bulb has went off. What is the thing that has happened and what's the now what part?
I done took out this big loan. I done got approved for all this money.
Yeah.
And now I need to get in the club because I have to start paying on that.
Yeah.
So I'd rather pay on it and be in the space than pay on it and just have this big lump sum.
Yeah.
So I'm trying my best to not give the money back.
And the guidance to manage it properly.
I'm good at that, so thank God.
Yeah.
Because I was like, ooh, if I get this, can't be buying me.
Oh no.
Purses.
No.
But I'm really working
it's
hard.
We're not eating out, we cooking at the house. Yeah.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah.
But I have it, and that's caused like a fire up under me to just get it together.
It's gonna come together, but you gotta trust that it's happening like in God's timing. And don't let the anxious part like drive you to make like impulsive decisions.
Right.
Because you don't want to just be in a bar.
Right.
You want to be in like the bar for you.
Right. The right place.
And you just gotta trust like it's happening exactly how it's supposed to happen.
I've been looking since like April, so we
For us, it'd be like, dang, it's been 6 months. For God, it's like, you must not know what I can do in the snap of a finger.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
That's why we gotta have faith. Keep the faith.
Because he quick to be like, stop playing with me. Like, y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Congratulations in advance.
Thank you.
For all the
hosting your show in the bar, so we go.
Live audience.
Live audience.
Wine.
Bar.
Sponsor.
Yes, we did. We outside.
All the things. Well, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We gotta toast it up.
Yes. Cup almost empty.
To all of the new accomplishments and to having faith.
Yes.
And taking the risk.
Yes, taking the risk.
Yes.
2024, 25.
Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Uncorked Conversations. Until next time, we out.